everybody, and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Candlestick, and today I'm going to be playing my little baby child, Joy Fuller. And I am joined by the lovely and wonderful.
Hi, I am Dawn. I am going to be playing Karma, my not delightful Karma.
I don't know what you're talking about. Karma is delightful.
Aw, thank you.
So, Karma, what are you up to today?
Uh, he has come back to town because there is a child who has been in trouble, and he wants to make sure that the kid is not in any more trouble. Just
Valid.
like, hmm,
I will say, I mentioned
yes,
this in the game that I played with Oatmeal, but you guys would have all gotten Joy's new home address with Nurse Verity and Officer Nikki. So you're always welcome to come visit, and you don't have to have too much trouble finding the place.
that is good. So I'd say he's probably just gonna come and knock on the door.
Yep. You do that, and it's uh it's answered by Officer Nikki, and she looks down and she goes, "Oh, it was Karma, I believe, correct?"
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Uh, so, um, uh,
Uh,
yeah, I just wanted to come check on Joy, see if she was settling in okay with you guys.
yeah, I figured that would be the case. Yes, come on in. Joy's in the lounge room. And yeah, she lets you in. And you probably make it a couple of steps inside before you get a "Kama!" and then a hug from Joy.
Hey, kid.
Hey, hey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Look. I have a new dress, and I have a baseball bat now, and Miss Sam has been teaching me how to swing it, and I got new clothes and a new room, and I, and she's just gonna like keep going and like will just like babble at you about everything that has happened to her. I think it's been a couple of weeks since the events of Ode to Joy. So yeah, she's just going to go full pace at you at everything that she has done, which is, from a child's perspective, mostly talks about the games that she has played at the fair and meeting the different Barkers and what flavor ice cream she got yesterday at the shop and things like that.
Aw. Yes, he is just gone soft because oh good, she is happy. And he has no idea how to keep up with this, but he's gonna try. It's like
Oh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah. All right. Cats.
um and yeah, I think she's gonna just lead you into the living room where she's been yeah, she's got like some art supplies out and some toys and stuff, and just like continue like showing you everything as Nikki sort of follows along behind, just sort of shaking her head in soft amusement like
"Hmm? Good. Yeah, he's gonna see that and he's gonna be like,
Hey, you draw. That's pretty cool. I can
uh-huh.
maybe do like a stick person.
Oh, cool. Look, this one's you. And yeah, she will hand a picture of it's probably not the best, but it looks like a chameleon. and it's got your scarf, so
Oh, it's he is not attuned, so he can't do actual hard eyes, but it, you can see in his pupils they are now little heart shapes, and it is like, oh, child.
oh, that's cute. Yeah. I think um she's also gonna be like asking you like so like um it's like it's been a while. Where have you been? Have you done anything interesting as well? Like like not really letting you answer, just like perforated between like showing you
Yeah, that
different stuff.
the kid thing where they know they ought to be being polite, but also look at this cool thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's not gonna get a whole lot out in that case. He's not been up to a whole lot anyway.
um yeah, I think she's like halfway between like pulling out the baseball bat that she got from the professor and to show it and to show off how Miss Sam has been teaching her how to like swing the bat and hit the ball. And I think at that point is when Nikki sort of steps in and is like Joyce, sweetie, you need to let them breathe, and you know you're not supposed to be using that indoors.
Yeah, save that for when you need it.
Ah,
Because
okay.
like Karma is not actually registering this as a toy right now.
That's probably a good thing. Yeah. Um, I think yeah, in the downtime, I think yeah, Nikki's gonna be yeah. So how have you been, Karma?
Just been around, seeing what's in town.
He's gonna actually look at her kind of serious, like,
So, how have things been going with the ex parents?
Hmm. Um. uh. She she gets a look. You're welcome to roll insight if you would like.
Okay, it's actually a good one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
nice.
That's a nat 20. Um yeah, you can read that look on her face is there's this look of oh boy, and a little bit of a sneer on her face, but she sort of smooths it over pretty quickly because her eyes have gone to where Joy is sort of been half paying attention to the conversation, and she's going to sort of um, sort of pause for a moment and then look between the two of you, and then be like sorry, where are my manners? Would you like some tea or anything like that? And before you can say something, Joy chimes in as I want to make the tea. And and Nikki sort of smiles and is like, all right, you may put the kettle on and you can get the mugs down and the tea down, but then you are to come get me to pour the tea. And she goes, and then sort of runs into the kitchen, which is just to the side, so both of you can still see her, and begins like pulling out there's a little like step that she can pull out to reach the stuff in the cupboards, and sets about like doing that. And once she's sort of out of earshot, I think Nikki turns back to you with a more more serious expression. And it's like uh, what about them? Would you like to know?
They still sick, down, whatever you want to call it.
Um,
They still not around.
well, they're not sick anymore. Thankfully, we were able to get a high-ranking, a high-level wizard to come help out with the situation, and he's been fixing a lot of the people, including her parents, ex-parents. She, um, sorry, my mind sort of went a little bit blank there for a moment.
Oh,
Uh, then she continues with a, uh, let's just say things did not go well when they got their senses back. They threw every trick in the book at us to try and get her back without any sort of legal repercussions, including but not limited to um, threats, bribery, pretending she wasn't theirs, and then trying to break into our house. But then they up and disappeared, and no one's seen them since.
you're not gonna like this, but good. They never come back. That'll probably be too soon for the kid.
Yeah, you get a like empathetic. I could not agree more. Sort of nod from her. You can probably tell from that insight before she looks tired, and she just did not care for dealing with them whatsoever.
Well, if they do come back or anything, just give me a send me a letter or something. I'll come help. I can I can help with that.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I don't think you're the only one who's going to be unenthused if they show up again. But it's nice to know that Joy has people who care about her now. Um, yeah, and like
Yeah, she's
this entire time she's been sort of talking to you, but her eyes have been like keeping flicking back to the child that's in the kitchen, with a sort of soft expression.
That's fair. He keeps doing the same thing, honestly. Like,
yeah, she's a good kid. Doesn't need all the everything that she's been through.
yeah, you don't know the half of it. It's been interesting trying to I'd never seen myself as the type to ever have kids, and yet here we are. It's been a learning curve for all of us, but I think she's been settling in. We've been at least been able to get her um, to talk to us about uh, when when she needs things, and bringing up when she's unhappy, rather than trying to skirt around the rules that we set in place. So that's definitely progress, but I just never thought to have to some of the things had had to work through with her is just mm,
like he's kind of looking at her like, I kind of want to ask, but also the kid's right there, and I don't want to get into this with the kid right there. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I might roll an insight for her. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he picks up on that.
Yeah, um I don't know if she will elaborate much. Just she'd mentioned, trying to get the like the big thing they'd been working on with Joy recently was trying to get her to talk to them when the the rules weren't like, because her and Verity are still learning, and they want to do the best for her, but like that requires communication and talking things through. So like getting Joy to a place where she's comfortable actually like um uh responding and communicating with them about her needs and wants and stuff was a really big breakthrough for them.
Good. Yeah, good. I'm glad she's doing better with you guys. I'm glad you guys are taking care of her.
Yeah, me too. It's been really rewarding. And I think at that moment, Joy's like, you guys hear the kettle click, and then the kettle's done. And Nikki's like, yep, I'll be right there. How do you like your tea?
However, you normally make it.
He has no idea.
Fair. All right. And she gives a slight grin at that, and then goes to the kitchen and helps Joy pour the tea. So there's a steady hand there, so she's not gonna burn herself. And then she's gonna bring the mugs back while Joy comes back with a plate of cookies and sort of like presents them on the little coffee table with a ta-da, like very proud expression.
Aww.
Yes. He's gonna just look at them and go, like, look this way, look the other way, just like snag two of them.
You didn't see that.
Kind of deal.
Actually, I'm going to roll a d20 to see how well the cookies turned out. Oh, pretty well. Yeah, yeah. She grins. She's like, "Eh, uh, Verity and I made these yesterday."
All right. Nice, kid. Nice. Got me beat. I burn water some days.
Just you can burn water.
Yeah, it's not pretty when you do it.
and I am speaking from past experience on that one.
You get the how do you burn water?
I have no idea.
So
I just
pout,
know that it burned.
pout, and aw. And Nikki again, like, thankfully she doesn't have to step in with the don't teach her how to burn water, but just like a fond little like shake of her head. Again, you get the feeling that she has been doing this a fair amount around Joy.
No, don't teach my child crimes and accidents.
uh, yeah, it more of a please, I have already got so many things to deal with this child. Don't teach her more.
Oops. Yeah, he Karma's gonna start munching on one of those cookies and be like, this is real tasty. He's just gonna around the cookie.
um, yeah, I think I think Joy sort of like is watching you sort of like to to see if you like it or not. But when you say that, like she beams and then like takes a cookie of her own. Yeah.
He's such a good kid.
Yeah, yeah, she's really uh really cute. I think I think um actually, do you want to roll an insight on Joy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wow. Wow. These insights have been really good today. Um
The dice know what we want.
yeah, um she looks like she's really happy to see you, but she also looks a little bit um a little bit um like a cross between uh guilty and concerned and just um she was wanting to like make you cookies or something, like sorry, like give you the cookies for um like she feels like it's a uh paying you back sort of thing.
Oh. Okay. He's just gonna look at her, put down a cookie, and be like, "Everything okay, kid? You look right now."
uh she sort of looks to the side and looks back and is like, I you are you okay? I know you got hurt last time.
That wasn't too bad. Besides, I kind of did it to myself, didn't I? It's
I
not like you did anything. I just tried to take your stuff and got bit for it.
I
Won't be the
was
first. Wasn't the first time. Won't be the last time.
scared, but I don't want you to be hurt now.
Karma's gonna stand up real quick and just arms out to his sides, like,
I'm okay, kid. See, nothing's wrong.
I might roll an insight for her because she wants to double make sure, because yeah, you did get seen by uh the others and by Verity and stuff, but also that was a lot of damage that you took, so she's just wanting to make sure.
yeah, she's fine.
Hmm, 10. um
Yeah, he's completely fine. He is not hiding anything. He really truly is just fine and dandy.
Okay. I think she's still like a little bit unsure, but that reassures her enough that that her dip in mood pretty quickly disappears, and she's back to just happy and curious and uh asking questions again. And I think this time um she's sort of like asking you about the cool trick that you did to like slide past the teddy bear and what do you do and where do you go and those sort of things, but actually sort of giving you a little bit more time to answer this time.
Yeah, he'll answer her questions. Like, yeah, that was a cool trick. I've been trying to do that forever. Just managed it.
Can you teach me?
Yes.
her, her, her face lights up. Whereas Nikki, who is sort of been she's got like she's sort of pulled out paperwork to the side, and that just this expression of oh god no, not not again.
Sorry, your child is learning crimes.
Tell you what, do you guys got like a backyard or something? That way we don't accidentally bust anything in here.
There's a little park across the road from us. That should be pretty safe. You're welcome to take Joy there. Joy, be good. Be good for Mr. Karma. And like Joy's like, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be the best. And um, and she's gonna take your hand like, yeah, let's go do this.
All right. All right, show me the way, kid.
And it's really not that far. It's like just outside of the little apartment complex. There's just a small street, and then like a big grassy area that's between the residential part of the town and the fairgrounds. So it's a good place to like just run around and stuff. And yeah, she's just like, yeah, let's do this, and like sort of like striking like cool ninja poses and
Oh, oh, that's adorable. Yes.
All right. All right. What you want to learn, kid? Cause I got so many tricks I can teach you.
everything. Teach me everything.
Everything. Okay. You know how to to sneak around so people don't see you? That way you can come up behind them and spook them?
Mm, give me a moment. She shakes her head.
All right. All right, we're going to have to teach you that then, because that's important. You always want to be able to sneak up on people. And then I'll show you how to do other stuff too, if you're really, really good at it.
Oh,
So,
yeah, and
so
she looks very serious, like she's taking everything in. You're saying like, uh-huh.
all right, he's gonna look around and he's gonna spot a tree really quick. Gonna go like,
Okay, come on, let me show you.
Yeah.
First thing you want to do, try and find something you can hide behind. Because people don't look behind stuff very often. He's just gonna duck behind it.
and he's gonna stealth really quick.
All right. Should I roll a perception, perhaps?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
nice.
god, Joy! She's just but I can still see you.
He's just gonna poke his head out like,
Okay. Well, it doesn't work every time. Just a good one for if you're trying to not be seen real fast.
he's gonna dive into a bush.
Oh, yep. I think what happens is like she comes over to the bush to try and see you and is like confused when she can't and is like, "What?" But I saw you go into the bush. And then and there's like confusion and then delight and she's like, "Oh, you're sneaky." I wanna try.
All right. He's actually gonna just sort of as he's down there, he's just sort of sneaking around out of the bush and kind of behind her. And he's gonna just like
Yeah, it's pretty fun doing that.
right behind her.
I'm gonna roll a whiz save for her. Yeah, she there is a little jump, but then she just sort of giggles with oh, that's really really cool. I wanna do that. Like you're really cool, Mr. Karma.
Yeah, and he's gonna be just showing her all of the tricks he knows. Like he can't show her like all of them, just simply because like she's not a chameleon. But
Mm.
he's showing her everything he's capable of.
I think yeah, the with the chameleon thing, like there's just a moment of like because I imagine he can change color. Um,
Yeah, it's a lot like Randall from Monsters Incorporated.
yeah, and then she's just
Just
like
that moment of shunk.
just the ooh, and it's just sort of like poking you. It's like is yeah, there is you're still there. You just like you changed color and just the big eyes and and the how do you do that? Can I do that?
I think you
I
gotta
want.
have scales to do that. I can try and show you, but I think you gotta have scales.
I want to change color.
Uh, I think that there's some stuff you can learn when you're a little older. I don't know them because I already do it, but I think there's some stuff you can learn.
Yeah, she beams with the ah cool. Yeah, when I get older, I'm gonna change color.
Yes, he's going to have to track down like a wizard book or something. Like, yes, this is disguised self. Now change your colors.
Oh, she would love that. I think yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth, see how good she does it. At following the things you've been teaching her. Oh, okay.
Nice.
You have a very astute student.
All right, kid. I can't find you anywhere. You're doing great. Okay,
um,
seriously, I can't find you anywhere. Where are you?
oh, she's sort of like the. Do you want to make a perception?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I think you're alerted to where she is by this giggling behind you as before like she sort of like tries to like tackle hug you.
He is not going to move. He's going to let her do this.
No, I've been attacked. I am defeated. Ah,
I got you.
oh, it's just you. Oh, you did so good, kid. That's real good.
You just get a like really toothy grin as the um as she's like yeah like that was a lot of fun.
It's real good, kid.
Hmm.
All right, all right. Something else I can show ya. Know how to do the sneaky thing? You know how to like pick locks or anything?
Give me a moment. I need to check something. Okay, now I need to roll something.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, she sort of looks at you, it looks to the side, and then you get a no.
I'm gonna insight that, I think.
Yeah, no, she's lying to you.
Hey, kid, if you do know you, it's okay. I won't tell anybody. I'm offering to teach you. I'm not gonna yell at you.
Hmm, it's 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 okay that I know I Verity and Nikki looked funny at me I when they found out that I could sneak and pick locks.
Sometimes it's not a good time to do it, but it's always good to know how, you know? Like, sometimes you get stuck somewhere and you gotta be able to get out of it. Or sometimes you just really, really, really need the thing out of the box.
Do you want to roll an insight?
That's not a 20.
Oh, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go off of that last perception. She looks really surprised, like that is something that she is familiar with, and you get a kind of um a you've done that too sort of like expression.
Yeah, kid, it's. If you know what you're doing and you're not, like, trying to get people hurt, it's not a bad thing to know how to do.
I
Some.
I
Mhm.
helped it. I I it was it was to help my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Friend got locked up somewhere?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And I I saved them.
Well, that's good. Good. Guess that means that you guys are friends forever now, huh?
Huh. Um there's a there's a bit of a sad look in the hmm, I thought so, but I haven't seen them for a long time now.
Since before you moved here or after?
After I
The last time you saw him, did you tell him you still wanted to stay friends with him? Cause it sounds kind of like they might have thought you didn't need him anymore. You have nice parents now.
they I didn't want to leave, but they I couldn't stay.
What happened? Come on. Let's sit down. Tell me what happened.
You might want to roll persuasion on that one.
Okay, that's not terrible. Mm.
um, there's a She looks considering for a little moment before she shakes her head and can't say.
Is that something that they told you, or you just don't want him to get in trouble, or
Um,
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to understand. You know.
I if if I if I say, then then um then
the bad men will find me.
Ah, ah. There's a little bit of like a little bit of a red shift on him for a second there before he very obviously just and smooths everything down because oh, that sounds great.
The the bad men? You, you mean like the people who used to be your parents? Those the bad men? Or
And she's shaking her head.
No, the 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 bad men from where we came before. They they want Daisy.
can we please sit down and you can tell me about this? Like I promise.
And he's holding up his hand like as close to a pinky swear as he can manage.
Oh.
I promise. I won't let anyone know. I won't tell anybody. No, I won't. I'm not gonna let him hurt you or your friend.
Hmm. Yeah, roll persuasion again at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, that 16 is much better than that 4. Um,
Yeah.
I think that's enough. Like she still looks very hesitant about this. But then she sort of like she takes the pinky promise and she will sit down across from you. And she looks a little bit nervous, so you might need to prompt her.
He is going to actually scooch over right next to her and lean down and say,
You can just whisper it to me. That way no one else can hear us.
Yeah, and she nods. And I'm just trying to figure out what to say. Um,
The the bad men. They they had they had Daisy. Um, and and they were unhappy. But I I I could find them, and I became I, I became their friend, and and we would play together, and I taught them about about this world, and and they taught me some magic, and it was fun. But they were they were sad. Um, and and then my my old parents found out, and they told me I could help get them out, and I did, and then we moved so that the bad men wouldn't find us. But then Daisy Daisy was gone, and I didn't know why. I and then I found them again, but they were still far away. So they gave me they gave me the wand, so that I could protect me and still see me. But now the wand is gone, and I can't talk to them anymore.
I'm real sorry, kid. Hmm. Do you remember anything about the badmen? Like, did they all wear like black masks or something? Do they have like a funky flag? That way I can try and figure out who they were and see if I can find your friend. See if maybe they found her again by mistake.
Mm, they they worked they worked in I think I think it was called a lab, and my my parents, my old parents, they worked there too. Um and and there were there were people in white coats, uh and others in in um black uniforms. I think they're they're the they're the bad men.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I'm gonna try and help you find your friend. I promise.
You get a
It might.
You gonna
Mhm.
help help me find Daisy?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll help you find Daisy. Probably gonna take a while. There's a lot of ground to cover, but I'm gonna help you find her.
hmm, 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 hmm. I need to I need to roll something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the no, she doesn't add uh she doesn't add anything to that. She looks uh she looks like happy. And then she looks a little bit nervous, and then like sort of takes your hand as like you're gonna be okay. I don't want you to get hurt. I
Ah, kid. I'm tough. Don't worry. I've been around the block a few times. I got shot out of a cannon once. I'm still fine.
there's the
you got shot out of a cannon?
Yeah, it wasn't fun because I didn't say, yeah, I want to get shot out of a cannon. But I lived through it, and I'm still here.
hmm um uh sorry, I'm like this is like uh um do you want to roll another insight on Joy?
Yeah, sure. Ah,
No.
there we go.
No, she the only thing you get is that there's a like wow, you got shot out of a cannon. um do you, like you don't get anything that might have been in her expression before you talked about that, like whatever it was that she was thinking before that is completely gone and you can't tell.
There are other things to worry about now.
Yep, yep. The I think yeah, you've managed to divert her attention away from that stuff, and now she is just interested in how did you get shot out of a cannon? How does that even work? What like like he's curious about that.
Oh dear, he may answer her, he may not. He's like, but yeah, it's anybody who has listened to Maud's game, the oh Heart of Ice, yeah,
Uh
he was on that ship.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, it's just the why
It's embarrassing to think about, but it was there.
it's the why would they shoot you from a cannon? Like, did it hurt? How far did you go?
A really long way. And it kind of stung. But hey, I made it. I'm fine.
And he's just like,
Yep. I did something cool.
he's not gonna mention that, I did not sign up for the cool thing.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, Joy thinks you're the coolest.
Aww.
And
Aww.
yeah, yeah, so she's just like thoroughly like wrapped up in this. I didn't even know you could shoot people out of cannons. What are they like? And yeah, like I said, you have completely and utterly diverted
Yeah.
her attention at this point.
Well, good. No more sad stuff.
Yeah.
I figure sometime after that, it's gonna start getting dark, and he's gonna be like,
Yeah, we better head back to your parents before they send out a search party.
Yeah, I think Nikki would do that. But I I had I had fun, and I can sneak.
And I imagine that you might have also taught her a bunch of like other things that she will definitely be putting to use. Whether that's good use or not is
yeah,
is
she has
debatable.
now got some climbing abilities.
Oh
The
good.
kid now has some climbing abilities.
No longer needs that step in the kitchen. Oh.
Yes. He's gonna advise keep using it because otherwise you'll get footprints on stuff, and that's just not fun to clean. But
Yeah, you congratulations, you've just made Nikki and Verity's life harder. But you've made Joy's day. That's
this
a win.
this is what uncles are for.
Yeah. It's one of those cases where I think like Nikki and Verity are like, well, I mean, it is a useful skill to have, but now we've got to actually sit down and have the talk about when to use this and and stuff.
My work here is done.
Yeah, I think you drop her back home, and then there's like the bye Karma, and she waves, and you definitely hold on, I'm gonna roll something. Okay, um you can roll a perception for that if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice,
Nice.
but I'm gonna say Nikki doesn't. She slipped you the rest of the box of cookies and the drawing she did of you.
Yes, the cookies are going to be eaten. The picture is, well, he doesn't have a hammer space or anything. He might like invest in a locket or something.
Oh, that's cute. And the yeah, um, Nikki is like yeah, thank you for visiting. You're welcome back at any time. And Joe's like, yeah, next time next time you can teach me and I have no idea what they didn't get to, but it's probably something illegal.
More than likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I can probably teach you something.
And he's just gonna look back up at Verity like, you didn't
uh,
hear that.
yeah, just the I I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. uh,
It's for a good cause, I promise.
it's educational, I promise.
Yes.
Just take care of yourself and try not to get into too much trouble.
No promises. You take care of yourselves, take care of her. Tell me if you guys need anything, if something goes wrong. Call me, write me, whatever. Just take care.
Yeah, will do. And
Mm.
yeah, do you have anything else to add?
No, he's gonna hug Joy, he's gonna wave, and he's just gonna pull a disappearing act. It's just him doing the chameleon thing, but it's still funny.
Oh yeah, you hear the laughter from Joy as you leave with the and followed by the when I grow up I'm gonna change color like that.
Oh, yes. Oh,
uh, anyway.
I know what to get her for Animus now.
Yeah, I think when I begin leveling her up, I might have to take something in Rogue.
Oh man, that's aw, that is beyond precious.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we stop the recording and say goodbye to our
Yeah,
listeners?
yeah, that sounds like a plan. So,
Um yeah, bye everyone. Thank you for listening and for anyone who listens to this in the future, thank you as well. You're wonderful.
thank you. Goodbye.